Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving straight into the courtroom drama of the state of Texas versus Ashley Draper Ward. A plea bargain, community supervision, and multiple court-mandated programs are on the line. With 3 young children, family tensions, and mental health concerns, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will Ashley navigate this intense legal maze successfully, or will one misstep change everything?
Just for an update today, she does have her ankle monitor on. She's registered with IOP. She has orientation tomorrow and she starts Saturday.
Okay. Was there anything else that was supposed to happen?
I'm sorry?
She was supposed to be finished with SOP and now registering and for IOP, right? Wasn't that
No,
what?
she had to start, it's IOP first and then SOP. So she has to do IOP.
Weeks ago.
No. We were here
It was not?
not
No?
too long
Let me
ago.
see.
She's the one, Judge. I don't know if you remember
No, I
that.
remember everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have here on 9/13, this is when we amended the agreement to do the 3 days and then scram upon release and do IOP and SOP. That was 9/13.
Yes, and you told her by the time she comes back, she has to be registered, which she is. She has orientation on Thursday and she's starting on Saturday. That's what I have.
Shatori, we're talking about Carol Ramirez.
Just talked to her. She had a visit with her officer, and at that point, she wasn't registered. She just sent me over the company she registered with. So I'm gonna call them. And
She's still pushing it. Still pushing it. I mean,
she goes on Thursday.
same thing. It's over and over. It's come up, Miss Ramirez. I don't understand why you are still pushing your luck. You were supposed to register immediately upon doing the 3 days as a condition. When did she do the 3 days, please?
September 20th is when she went in. And that Monday, I think you reinstated her, Judge.
Yes, Judge, it was September 20th.
She did it. She was released on when, the 21st?
The 23rd. 23rd is when she was released.
Released the 23rd. She was supposed to register immediately, starting the IOP. And what day did she register?
Yesterday.
Says her probation officer told her she had a month.
I told you here what you were supposed to do. I'm tired of playing this game, Andrea.
At least
I'm
she's
tired of playing this
registered.
game. It's like, you know, when this is what happens when you're too nice. It's over and over. People take advantage of you like crazy. It took 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks for her to sign up for IOP, Andrea. 4 weeks.
Can you, since she's already registered,
No, I mean, I'm done with this. I'm just, what?
let her see if she goes, if she attends? I don't have there's not much that I can say. I don't have much to stand on.
She
But
doesn't take us seriously.
hoping that you will allow, since she's already registered, you'll allow her,
Let's do this. Let's do this.
because she has an ankle monitor on. That's on. It's
I'm
on.
gonna
there.
send her for a drug test right now. I want to see what if anything that she's gonna test positive for. And then right now, I want to send her for a test. And then I guess we'll talk when she comes back. Because first things first, I want to know if she's clean.
From the start, the court carefully lays out Ashley's obligations. A $500 fine, 4 years deferred adjudication, 100 hours of community service, parenting classes, anger management, and strict no-contact orders with minors. Add referrals to mental health and felony drug courts, regular reporting, and proof of employment. This is a very structured path designed to protect both her children and the community.
I don't know. Just take a seat for me, man.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Andrew. We're talking about Carol Ramirez.
You here? This is not good news for me.
Wrong day.
Let me tell you at the outset that I'm very upset, disappointed with the way that she's handled things. And
She being the
the defendant.
alleged. Yes, Judge?
She was extended on PTI.
What happened was she gets into a DWI PTI program. While she's in the program, she basically just continues to party, essentially. I think she's using marijuana, she's using alcohol, she blows positive on the devices.
What I remember, Judge, and I could be wrong, but what I remember is that there was one positive for alcohol. I'm gonna pull up the email.
No, there's more. There's more than that.
She had some positive tests on her device, and then when the probation officer asked her about it, she said she had about 10 years, celebrating her sister's birthday.
That's the positive that I know,
How
but
many
it just took a
positive?
long time. But it was the same day, the same, right? I'm sorry, Judge, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay.
It looks like it was only the one actual positive violation on July 21st.
That's the entire time? And you said, did she have a device the whole time or no?
She did have a device the whole time.
Okay.
She's on a scram and an in-car right now.
Now she is.
Yes.
She didn't have that before.
No.
Well, it doesn't seem like PTI is going too well for the young lady, Judge. I don't see the bond violation report. I don't know if I have access
No, it
to them or
wasn't.
not.
No, they
It's
weren't.
not, because she's in the PTI program, we're not going to get the traditional bond violation that you would normally get with the email and everything. They just do the BVRs through here. And then what happens is they bring them back to court here. And then we typically admonish them, have some kind of agreement going forward or whatnot. So the idea was this, is that we amended the agreement. She was to do 3 days as a condition.
She did.
Right, she did. And then she was immediately going to apply for the IOP and SOP, and then she'd be out of the program, right, and complete it successfully. 4 weeks later, she just now signed up for the IOP. Was it yesterday?
Yes, sir.
When she was supposed to do it 4 weeks ago, right? And she was supposed,
But she did get her scram device, Judge. She went and she got her scram device, which costs a lot of money. She had that done. It's on her ankle. I'm not trying to justify her not complying with the IOP SOP.
here's my next issue. One of the positives, we sent her for a drug test. Now she's negative. My issue now is that
The IOP is gonna take 4 months, and then the SOP is gonna take an additional 3 months.
it's not supposed to
I
be
thought the
like
SOP
that.
is 30 days.
I just
Right.
talked to the provider, this is a pay-as-you-go type of SOP, but IOP SOP she has selected, and they do classes once a week.
And it's not supposed to be like that. IOP, it's designed to be 3 times a week because that's what makes it intensive, right? The intensive portion of it and the spirit of doing IOP is that it's done 3 times a week in rapid succession. And it's done like that for like a month or a month and a half. And that's why it's intensive. So it's she signed up for a class that's 1 time a week for 4 months.
Judge, to her defense, she was given a list, and I'm like, no, I don't want to offend anybody.
You're not, we have
But
thick skin. You're not
to
going to
her
offend anyone.
defense, She was given a list and she was told, call from this list and schedule. So I don't remember if she was told that she had to pick one with the 3 times a week. I'm not aware of. I know that IOP is 90 days and I know that she has to go multiple times a week, but I don't remember her being told that she needs to pick one, which is, I'm not trying to excuse, nothing I can say changes the fact that she registered the day before court. But I don't remember her being told that she has to pick this one. The one that
She gets TRAS and then they tell you.
I
what-
don't know any, I'm not present for those. So that's why I'm saying I don't remember anything. I don't know if she was admonished by her regular probation officer or if you.
Bottom
told her.
line, Andrea, this is not going to work. It defeats the entire spirit of doing IOP because that's even at a slower pace than what SOP would be. SOP does even more so
I know.
than what this.
Well, Judge, so she spent a lot of money getting that ankle monitor on. They're super expensive. I'm hoping that and again, I have nothing to say to the fact that she waited until yesterday, but she did register, she set for orientation. If she swaps to a place that does it, so she does orientation, she starts, and we bring her back in 2 weeks, already registered, already orientation done on a place that does it 3 times a week. I would hate for her to be on the whole, hundreds of dollars for getting the ankle monitor on, thinking that she's going to continue on the PTI.
The problem is that I can't trust her to take the scram off, right?
But she's never done anything to temper with anything. She's never not comply when she had the interlock on.
She's all the time failed to comply, all the time.
She's had one positive for alcohol, but in terms of the device, because you said my understanding is that you have concerns that she would tamper with the ankle monitor, right? Is that what you're saying, or am I understanding you wrong?
I have concerns that she would use.
Well, then leave the ankle monitor on. It's costing her a lot of money to have the ankle monitor on and the in-car, and these classes are not cheap. So it's a lot, it's costing a
And Andrea,
lot.
normally, I mean, I would pay for it if I could.
I know, and we tried.
Tried.
Right, and I emailed Beetle, and it's not something that they do, and I understand that if they do it for her, then where do we draw the line? So we tried, but she's at a
What I'm
point.
trying to tell you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
And it's okay. And I'll give
Ultimately, it's your decision. We can talk
Well,
about all we
No,
want.
no,
Mr. Lindsay, I'll
please allow.
what I'm trying to tell you now is that in the current state of things, IOP being 1 time a week, it's not acceptable. And I'm not prepared to do a reset for 1 time a week as IOP.
Well, then let's change it. Let's bring her back in a week or 2. And at that point, Judge, if she's not registered where she has to be, then I'm not even going to open my mouth. I'm going to shut up and I'm not going to say anything.
What do you have to say? Because
This case originally filed in 2022. This case lingered. It seems to me that the case went on for a little while before she actually entered PTI. Prior to going in PTI, it seemed like she had some issues with the court.
What issue?
Well, there was something in here, I think she had a medical issue with strep, so she didn't appear.
Right, she was
There's-
sick, but
There's some bond I don't know if there was or not, but it looked like she was set for bond forfeiture on 1 day previous out of this court. I don't know resulting, but the bottom line is now, since entering PTI, it seems that there are still being continued issues. And now here we are.
what issue? She only tested positive for alcohol once.
She got a scram device.
Yes. So she has it. That's the thing. Like judge ordered her to, she went to jail for 3 days. She was in jail for 3 days when we amended the conditions for the PTIs. And then when she came out, judge said she wants her to have both the scram and the in-car. So now she has both devices.
did she ever have any bond violations while she was on bond?
I would hate for her to get kicked out with all the money.
243
She's not-
0612.
I'm not trying to say
Yeah,
she
I know.
is, but the problem is,
I know.
this is
I know.
November, almost November 2024.
I get where you and
Like-
judge is coming from. I'm just,
Let me ask you, do you think it's in her best interest to continue?
she
I'll
spent
tell
all
you
this money to get
guys-
ankle monitor on. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm not.
Mr. Lindsay, I don't know if we're going to go forward, but if we do, I'm literally going to bring her back on a bi-weekly basis to make sure that she's in compliance. I'm not going to sit here and just continue to spoon feed this thing every 4 months to make sure it gets done. I mean, every 4 weeks, I'm not doing it.
I agree with you, Judge. I'd like to reach out to the manager of the program to make a recommendation to that individual and go from there. My personal thoughts are that this is a very old case. This case has had issues and has continued to have issues. The purpose of this program are for individuals to get their life back together. If that's not going to happen, then I think it just does the alleged defendant a disservice to keep her on a program that she's not going to make. To be my personal, it doesn't do the court any justice. It drains her of money, right? Financially, it keeps her on a docket for the court to belabor and continue to supervise. So that'd be my position, is that we probably terminate PTI, reset the case, set up a trial, or work it out. But that is not up to me. I'd like to highlight to the court.
But no, but it is. It's your program. It's not mine.
When I said me, I didn't mean the state of Texas judge. I meant me as like the individual George Lindsay, I'd like to, if I could take a leave of the court for 20 minutes, make a phone call
I mean, there's
and
no,
see where we stand on this, Judge. If the court allow me a motion to leave.
oh,
Can I
wait.
run to another court and come back? Or are you guys almost done with docket, or should I
No,
hang
I
tight? You
mean,
tell
we
me.
probably have another, at least 30 minutes, at least.
Well, I can email you. Let me,
Okay.
I mean, she's here now. There's no sense in delaying the inevitable.
I don't want to.
Right.
And I don't want to. I'm looking to get a resolution.
Okay.
But
I'll hang tight.
I
I'll
need to
just wait
decide
for
what
you.
our
Indra,
position.
Indra, at some point, there's got to be accountability.
I get
And when
it.
you come back here and you sign up the day before and you do the wrong thing yet again, it's,
I don't disagree with you, Judge. I get where you're coming from. I get where he's coming from. I'm just trying
we
to,
also appreciate your zealous advocation, right? Because I get it.
getting me anywhere, but
Well, I think you're doing
I'm just-
quite
I'm
well.
joking.
But Indra, 2 years later, you're still in it. There's a lot to say for that, right?
That's exactly what, and it's,
At some point, we got to cut the cord. Let me know.
hang tight.
give me 5 minutes.
Okay,
Give me a call.
oh,
I'll be right back.
thank you.
Yeah, sure. Probation department either feels she's reached a point where they can no longer help her and she needs a higher level of care than the probation department can give her. Or B, if the probation department feels that they can still treat her, we follow the recommendation of the probation department. B being Texas.
And there was a 6-month extension, but her class been on 7 months.
But Judge, if she registered for the classes, there will be completed in 6 months.
I'm not doing a 6-month reset for her to do one
No.
class a
We
week.
can bring her to court. We can bring her to court for status updates. I'm 100% on board with that. I think that that's actually a very good idea. But what I'm saying is that the probation department feels that she could be helped with the IOP and SOP. That's my understanding. Please correct me if I'm saying something wrong. My understanding is that probation department feels that they could help her with the IOP SOP. I think that to her defense, nobody told her she needs to register, at least as far as I'm aware, 2 to 3 times a week. So
I
if
told her last time we were here.
now when we approached, because I was with her,
Yes,
Judge.
I told
No, I
her.
was with her and I don't remember you saying that.
I told her what you need to have done, and then this is what you register for. When you come back, this is what we're gonna end up doing. Regardless, look, regardless.
What I'm saying is, since the probation department feels that they can help her, if she can register to one of the 3, and I'm gonna bring her up here with, if you decide to allow her to continue, I'm gonna bring her up here and we all talk, so everybody's on the same page. If she does it within like a week, not a month like we did last time.
I'm not ever going to reset her for over 2 weeks at a time
And that's
because I
fine.
can't trust anything to happen.
And that's fine.
And Mr. Lindsay, unfortunately, the way it works is that it's unfortunately, like a little child. They push and they push and they push. And it's truly, it's childesque because they push and they push to see how much they can get away with. And as evidenced here, you sign up the day before court.
This is all
It's,
predicated on if the court does not rescind its order for supervision.
what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reset her for 1 week. She has 1 week to sign up for the 3-time-a-week course. She needs to come back, show us that she's done that. And then after that, I'm going to set her off 2 weeks. Every single 2
Can I bring her up
weeks.
here? So
Sure.
I want her to be part of the conversation, so if she comes back and she doesn't do, so nobody can, so there's no possibility of saying,
I'm so over this, it's just ridiculous. Come up, Ms. Ramirez. So I will indefinitely set this case off 2 weeks at a time to make sure that it gets done. Because I can't do 4-week resets anymore, unfortunately. So we are now going to have to micromanage just I don't think that this is right. And I don't think that this is fair because it really spits in the face of every single person who does a good job with this program. And what you're doing now is not what this program is designed to do. And it really violates the spirit because this is a program that's supposed to teach you right and wrong, teach you how to act in the free world, and you've done everything against that. I mean, for you to sign up for the class one day before court, it's just, it hurts. And it's shameful. Because when I told you, last time you were here, I told you that I wanted you to sign up immediately after you were done. And you sat there and you waited. Not 1 week, not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh, person's calling back.
So now you've shown me that I can't do long resets on your case. So if you fail one more time, if you ever fail to attend a meeting,
Ashley Draper Ward's case is a powerful example of the balance between accountability and rehabilitation in the justice system. With community supervision, court-mandated programs, and strict compliance rules, she's given a path to turn her life around. But there's no room for error. This case highlights how legal decisions impact not just defendants but entire families.